Hello, okay. Uh, I mean, we PB'd last stream, which is crazy. Uh, so every fight going forward, zero experience with. I have no idea what to expect, no idea what's good. So, this should be fun. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, let's get this started. So, we are doing at least 3 fights today. We are doing Cool Trainer Wilton, Black Belt Daisuke, and Cool Trainer Brook. These are the last 3 trainers on Route 111. And after we beat them, we get an encounter. We also get citrus berries and lumberries after beating Black Belt Daisuke. We also get the Sharp Beak after beating Black Belt Daisuke. So I'm very excited. We get a little bit of a resource refresh, which is great because we're starting to run a bit low on citrus berries. I hope we don't get a low roll on our citrus berries because we got a high roll. We got a decent high roll, and then we got a lowest roll. Or like around lowest roll for our first batch of citrus berries. So hopefully we get at least a mid roll. Because at least like for Cool Trainer Brook, it looks to be a very citrus heavy fight. Alright, so let's take a look at the calculator. We're on to Cool Trainer Wilton right now. I planned out what I think is a great line. I sent it in the Dexa Discord yesterday because Blue and Prestige, they were asking me how the planning was going, so I was like, oh yeah, I finished making the line for it, let me send it. And Blue did a bit of a review of it, and it was like, it looks really good, the line. He said it looked good. There was like one risk, but that risk is artillery. So, is it really a risk? Also, I have Rapidash marked down as a risk, like potential risk right there. But all in all, we should be looking fine for this. Because like the line goes as follows. The team is obviously what it is in the calculator. Talonflame, Togedemaru, Donphan, Rapidash, Artillery, Staraptor. The first couple turns, we are Togen Talonflame stalling the Scizor, so they don't go for U-turn. We're also purposely holding an item on Tog, so they always bait knockoff when Talonflame comes in, so Talonflame takes the least amount of damage possible. And also so we can get that juicy Flame Body proc potential. And it's also so we can try roosting up on him once we get him to like really low HP. After that, this part is important though. We must have Staraptor out, not Staraptor, Talonflame out when Scizor goes down, so we bait in Dugtrio. So Donphan can come in. Donphan is able to 1v1 Dugtrio, and this was a very, very interesting cook right here. So, Donphan does not outspeed the Noctowl. I'll show you. Donphan does not outspeed Noctowl. I don't know why it's not on auto refresh. But Donphan does not outspeed Noctowl. Noctowl is 85 speed, and Tangrowth is 55 speed. If Tangrowth outsped our Donphan, we wouldn't have to do this weird thing that we're doing, but we gotta do it anyways. Because, if we wanted to get damage off, if we want to, like, try keeping him in, and, like, playing around with damage, that'd be inconsistent, because the trio can always Hone Claws and mess with the damage rolls, so couldn't do that. So, what I figured out is a rapid spinning the Doug Trio for one speed boost. By upping our speed, we don't outspeed Doug Trio. God no, we do not outspeed Doug Trio. But we do end up outspeeding Noctowl, which should end up baiting in Tangrowth because it should just go in team order because Donphan outspeeds, but Tangrowth is the only thing that actually sees a kill. Golisopod also sees a kill, but Tangrowth is the first one in the party to see a kill. On that, we can switch to Rapidash, who with Fire Lash can set up for kills. If Rapidash gets crit on the first Leaf Storm, we do have to pivot into Talonflame, which is a bit annoying, but it's fine. After Talonflame takes out Tangrowth, because we are doing Rapidash, single hit into Talonflame, so we always bait Liquidation or Rock Slide, so we can switch into Octillery, take the Liquidation Rock Slide, swap to Staraptor. As long as Leech Life doesn't crit, Brave Bird is able to chain kill Golisopod and Noctowl while holding Muscle Band. So we should be absolutely chilling for this fight. And then the fight after Black Belt Daisuke is a fucking joke. It's literally throw Staraptor at the problem, Brave Bird twice, and dual Wing Beat. Alright, so let's get the team together. We need Talonflame, Togedemaru, Staraptor, Rapidash, Donphan, and Octillery. The risk of this fight comes from Octillery getting crit by a Rock Slide. If we get crit by a Rock Slide, that's unfortunate because then we start baiting Rock Slide again after taking a potential first impression. So that would really suck. That's, again, only if Staraptor gets crit through Intimidate. So we are running Itemless Talonflame, Oranberry Togi, Oranberry Arlong, Oranberry Zunisha, Muscle Band Staraptor, and Itemless Rapidash. And we do not need to do any pre-damage or pre-status. We do need to do that for the next fight. After that, for Cool Trainer Brook. And we need to do a bit of testing before that, but we don't have to do that until we get to Cool Trainer Brook. Because I want to just make sure I got all the damage rules right. Because if I didn't, we can lose a Pokemon if I didn't get the Hail and the Toxic damage correct. Okay, let's do a check. Check the line. Where's Notepad? Alright, check the line. No pre-damage required, right? No, okay. Alright. This is Cool Trainer Wilton. The opening turn is very easy. We're hard swapping first turn. Thanks to Talonflame not holding an item and always baiting dual Wing Beat. Thank you, Talonflame. Alright. Here we go. This is considered one of the harder fights. For this point in the game. Because there's so much variability to it. if you just, like, don't get it right. So, Wilton leads Scizor. This Scizor is always going to go for dual wing beat because that is the highest damaging move they have. We do not kill for acrobatics, so they can't go for bullet punch. If they could go for bullet punch, that would be pretty sick. But they can't. So they are always going to go for dual wing beat here. So we swap to Togedemaru. Who is going to get 2 ticks of Iron Barbs. This is going to do 25%. And now we fake out. And now we U-turn out of here. So this is always knockoff. Knockoff is the highest damaging move Scizor has against Togedemaru. It's also why we're holding an item on Tog, not only just in case we get to really low HP, but also so we always bait knockoff. So on knockoff, we're going to go to Talonflame, who has the potential to burn on the knockoff, thanks to Flame Body. Low Flame Body proc, but now we also rebait Dual Wing Beat. So we go back to Tog. And now we fake out. And interestingly enough, because Tog has a range to kill, or actually guaranteed kill at this point with Wild Charge, Scizor is likely to go for Bullet Punch. So he's probably going to go for Bullet Punch. So we're going to U-turn here. Perfect. And now we go to Talonflame. And now we're going to Roost up first, because we want to be at as high HP as possible. We also get Flame Body proc. Amazing. We can Roost next turn as well. Huge burn. This is actually huge for us. Okay. So we guaranteed Bullet Punch right there on Tog. Yeah, it probably was, right? Yeah. And now we just finish off by roosting because we want to be at as high HP as possible. It's not for Doug Trio. It's for Tangrowth. The burn proc was going to come at some point. I'm just glad it came sooner rather than later. So here's Doug Trio. We need Talonflame out. So Talonflame allows us to switch out because we're not stuck here by Arena Trap. So we go to Zunisha on a guaranteed Stone Edge. Stone Edge miss, huge. And now we Rapid Spin. This does not allow us to outspeed Doug Trio. We need 3 Rapid Spins to do that, and it's just not worth it to do it. Especially since we probably kill him with Rapid Spin. And now we just send High Horsepower. So we need to Rapid Spin, because after 1 speed boost, we outspeed Knocked Owl. Which means Knocked Owl should not be coming in, and it instead should be Tangrowth. Perfect, okay. So Tangrowth is going to see either Leaf Storm or Power Whip here. On both of them, we're going to swap in Rapid Ash. There's Leaf Storm. If we get crit Leaf Storm, we are dead to crit Power Whip. Okay, 80 HP. Alright, we're never dead to crit Power Whip. Perfect. And because this is now -2 special attack, they can't go for Sludge Bomb anymore, so this is always going to be Power Whip. We're also not holding an item, so Knockoff doesn't get a boost, so this should always be a Power Whip. So we're going to send Fire Lash. There's Power Whip. And now on another Power Whip, we're going to swap to Marco. And after the Fire Lash, we have a guaranteed kill of Acro. Now, very importantly, Noctowl doesn't come in because we outspeed, and what's his name? Golisopod sees a kill with both Rock Slide and Liquidation. And because I don't threaten a kill on him with Acrobatics, he should not be going for First Impression. So on Liquidation and Rock Slide, we're going to swap to Arlong. Liquidation would be the best since it does the least amount of damage. Rock Slide is still fine though. It's Liquidation, huge. Very effective. No defense drop, perfect. And now this is always Leech Life. And we are switching in our Muscle Band Staraptor, who can take the Leech Life. If this Leech Life ends up critting, we have to send Dual Wing Beat. If it just doesn't crit, we just send 2 Brave Birds. No crit, perfect. Which means we're free to send 2 Brave Birds, and that's the fight. Do the next one back to back if real. I honestly probably could. You know what? Sure, I'll do it. I'll do it. Black Belt Dice Game's a fucking joke. I think I have Super Potion, so I can just heal Shanks. I'll heal Shanks and Talonflame. Big resource pack after Daisuke. I know, we get Citrus, Lum, and Sharp Beak. I do have to go grab the Mach Bike, though, so I'll do that after I beat him. Yes, I have Super Potions. Okay. Alright, let me just double check everything, make sure Staraptor does actually just nuke this guy. Yeah, Brave Bird beats Passimian, Brave Bird beats Throw, and Dual Wing Beat beats Heracross. Okay, yeah, we're so chilling. We're so fucking chilling. Holy. Alright, we don't even need Muscle Band to kill these guys, so we're gonna take off Muscle Band. Does this guy do anything? I'm not gonna talk to him unless he does something. He's not a trainer, right? Because I know in Oraz, that's where, Arun is. He's a secret base guy from Vanilla Emerald. Okay. So he doesn't do anything. Right? Okay. Alright, it is time for Black Belt Daisuke. This guy is a joke. We can run no item Staraptor to beat every single one of this guy's Pokemon. It doesn't matter that our Staraptor gives Passimian a Defiant boost. We just outspeed and kill him. It does not matter. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we intimidate Passimian, and oh no! He gets a Defiant boost! What will I ever do? It's just that easy. And now Throw comes in, he suffered. What if you crit yourself with Recoil? Recoil crit does not increase it unless it increases the total damage, in which it doesn't matter. Because we do 100% to these guys. What if you crit yourself though? True. I should have planned about that. Good thing we have Talonflame in the back. 41 HP. We can't Brave Bird the Heracross because we'd be throwing if we do that. And we just send dual Wing Beat. +3! Dead throw, call that a throwback. I hate that because not only is it a really bad pun, but we also lost a throw in what the fuck does a raspberry do? Anyways, not only is fuck the throw. 14. We got 2 min yields, bro. We got 1 mid-roll, high mid-roll yield, and then 2 min-rolls. Great. Wait, how many Lumbears can we even get? Nine to 20 set. Great. I think that's a mid-roll. I think this is a very low mid-roll. It's 9 to 27. Alright, our Oranberry yields don't matter at this point. Right? 31. I know they don't matter, but holy shit, that hurts. Okay, 51 I'll take. I'll take 51. Alright. What's over here? This is the rest house, right? Yes, okay. I've used like 5 Lumbears from Nata 8 Aqua Hideout. That's actually crazy. I guess because you either pre-status everything, or if you are expecting a status, you'd rather just pre-status, right? No, I'm fine. What's this guy? Ooh, Embargo Tutor. Okay, new tutor unlocked. I don't know when I'll be using this, but it's a new tutor. Not many guys threaten multiple status. I guess it could be good for something like Zoroark and Salazzle, right? Because Salazzle has, typically has Flamethrower that can inflict burn. And then Zoroark typically runs Flamethrower Sludge Bomb, right? Oh, we also got a PC here. Crazy. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the mock bike. So I can go up there. Because that is where the sharp beak is, right? I think that's it up there, right? Are you looking forward to your coughing? I honestly wouldn't mind a coughing. It is a poison type immune to... No, that's actually my problem. I don't have Pokemon that bait ground types. I need a non-poison type that without levitate. I need something that doesn't levitate. And I need a fighting switch in. I mean, look, coughing isn't bad because you get Lizzie. You're guaranteed Lizzie if you make it to Fortree. And a Fairy Poison's a pretty good typing. And again, that is a Boomon, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if I do get a coughing. Because, like, holy fuck, what was that? I cannot control this thing. That's not a trainer, right? If that's a trainer, I'm resetting. Brother, you're drunk. Get off the bike. Oh, this is dual wing beat TM. Oh, shit. That's huge. And then this is Sharp Beak. Perfect. Okay. We have acquired the Sharp Beak. We don't get another boosting item until Meteor Falls, it looks like, with the Pixie Plate. Alright, before we send the next fight, I have to test something to make sure I got the calcs right. Metal coat? What? Oh, right, Fall Arbor Town. You're right, you're right, you're right. Yeah. Alright, I have to check something first because it is very important that I check this. Because if I don't check this, we can potentially lose a Mon. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the desert first. Because we need the sand to test something. So when I'm testing, right? I want to test how much damage I'm taking from Toxic Tick and Sand Chip. So I want to test that before we send Cool Trainer Brooke. So I'm not just killing Floatzel. And how we're going to do that is Floatzel's going to lead. We're going to fake out once, see how much damage we take from sand plus poison, and then we'll go from there. Sorry, I'm just scripting. Pre-toxic 1. It's honestly fine. It doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. Wow, Onyx. Okay. Alright, so we are at 140 HP. Onyx boom now. Onyx doesn't have boom, right? Yo, don't fucking scare me like that. I swear, if Onyx has boom, I'm gonna scream. No, not yet. Okay. Yo, don't scare me like that. Yeah, you made me pull up the fucking Pokedex. Okay. So we're at 140 HP on Floatzel. We are going to Fake Out. And we go from 140 to... Oh no, weak armor. So this is Sand Chip. 132 to 124. So Weather does 8 damage, and then first tick of Toxic does 8 damage as well. Okay. Cool. Alright, now let's swap to a Pokemon that can just wall out this guy. And then run. Alright, so that means my pre-damage and my numbers were right. Okay. Alright, good. Did you think they'd be different or something? When it comes to, like, the percentages, I'm very skeptical of. Especially when it comes to, like, Sandchip. Because it's not, like, flat 6 damage. Because, like, when I ran the calculations, right? I did, what? 141 times, 0.0625. That ends up being 8.81. Which I thought, oh, it's gonna round up to 9 maybe. But let's just check anyways, right? So I calced it with 9 and 8 in mind. Because I thought it would round up to 9. But I guess not. Okay. Does Pokemon round down or up? I don't remember. I should know this. Everything rounds down in these games, pretty much. Okay. Alright, so let's get our team together for Cool Trainer Brook, then. So, okay, we already have Staraptor, we have Floatzel. Don't need Donphan. Need Conk. No Goldie Roger. Need Boltund. Cool Trainer Truck. True. We need Mamo. And who's the last guy we need? It's Talonflame, that's who. So Boltund should be here. And Morgan. Whoops. Okay. Alright, so we need to put a... It doesn't matter what item we run on Raptor. We're gonna run Oranberry. It doesn't change any rolls. We need a Citrus Berry on Enel. Citrus Berry on Morgan. Where's Soft Sand? Soft Sand on Jack. Berry on Marco. And no item on Garp. We need to pre-damage to... We need to pre-damage Staraptor to 141. And then we need to pre-damage Floatzel to 139. That's not it. Alright, and then we need to pre-toxic Enel and Garp to avoid freeze. We'll do that when we get up to them. Okay. So we are Berry on Staraptor, just in case we get crit by Ice Shard. We are Citrus Berry on, and now we absolutely need Citrus Berry, or else we die to our own Wild Charge recoil. We are no item on Garp because he really doesn't need anything. Because he always one-shots the Magmortar. Jack is Soft Sand, so we have a guaranteed 2-hit kill with high horsepower. Marco is Berry, just in case we get like crit by superpower, but even if we do get crit by superpower, I don't think that even activates it, right? Yeah, crit super. Yeah, crit superpower never activates it, but it's just good to have. And then Conkeldurr is Citrus Berry. When we switch in on Rock Slide, we will be taking either Superpower or Icicle Spear. Okay, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Orange Citrus, no item. Orange Soft Sand Citrus, pre-status done. Pre-status, pre-damage. Okay. After this, we get an encounter, which is huge. Alright, here it goes. Cool Trainer Brooke. So the gimmick with this fight is that this is a hail fight. So really annoying to deal with because we're taking constant damage. And there's Slush Rush Pokemon and Never Miss Blizzards all around. So that's just overall annoying. Thankfully, we found a way to deal with it. Fuck, hold on. Okay, here we go. So, Cool Trainer Brooke leads Vanillux. Vanillux is always dead to close combat. This is also a Boommon, so they can always go boom. So we have to one-shot this guy. But they have Ice Shard, so they can go for Ice Shard. And we played around, we pre-damaged to always, be in range of the next Pokemon after Hail Chip, just in case they don't go for Ice Shard. Would you eat Vanillix? It's ice cream. Of course I would. So we are going to send a close combat. If this isn't Ice Shard, we're fine. If this is Ice Shard, we're fine. We always live crit. They go for Ice Shard. Okay. That's fine. The cone is made of ice, though. Yeah, I'm talking about, like the snow shit. Like, not the ice. It's probably Giga Brain Freeze. True. Alright, after Hail Chip, we always bait in Tentacruel. And Tentacruel always sees a fast kill with Blizzard. Bro, don't you know about thermal diffusion? Yo, I'm not a science major. So on Blizzard, we're gonna swap to Boltund, who's been pre-toxic to not freeze. It's fine if it crits, we always live. And now we send Wild Charge. Why do you have an alive Boltund? What the fuck? True. It's gonna do quite a bit of recoil damage. And now we are going to, after... Fuck, wait, when does Citrus activate? Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, we heal Citrus, and then we're gonna take Toxic damage. Let's take 2 of Toxic. And now this is always Magmortar. Magmortar sees multiple moves killing into Boltund. At 44 HP. Yeah, he sees Scorching Sands, Weather Ball, and Flamethrower all being kills. So no matter what, we just swap to Float Soul. Scorching Sands. We've been pre-poisoned, pre-toxic, sorry, to always avoid burn and also get in range of the Pokemon we want to bring in next. Right, so that's 8. We took 8. We're taking 24 next turn. 60 minus 24 is 36, which puts us in range of what we want. So we just send Liquidation here, because it's a guaranteed kill. This floats will Swift Swim, right? Yeah, it's Swift Swim. If it wasn't Swift Swim, I wouldn't be doing this. If it was a Water Veil, I wouldn't have even thought about pre-toxicking him. Alright, 36 HP. We always bait in Dugong. And now Dugong should be going for fast kill with either Blizzard or Drill Run. They can also go for Protect because he sees that it's Hail and also we're poisoned, but it went for Blizzard. And because Mamoswine's an Ice type, they don't take Hail damage, and they also can't get frozen by Blizzard. We're also Thick Fat, so we effectively have a resistance to Blizzard. And High Horsepower holding Soft Sand is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Unless they go for Substitute, which they can go for Substitute. It would be annoying if they go for Substitute, but they hopefully do. Okay, they went for Substitute. Fuck. It's fine. Yeah. Alright, they went for Blizzard again. Alright, we're chilling. The thing is, this Dugong has to get us ridiculously low for this to go absolutely wrong. We have to go all the way to 52 HP for Beartech to see a different killing move other than superpower. So he would have to like back to back to back crit us effectively. Or like, yeah, he would have to crit us a shit ton to even make this work. Okay, cool. High horsepower frags. And now we always see, because Beartech is the last one left, we're not low enough to bait any other moves. Yo, what's up, Hannah? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. So Beartech always sees superpower here. Not gonna lie, I've never seen the AI not get a double protect. Really? Interesting. So this is always superpower here. And on superpower, we're gonna swap to Marco. Because he is our resident fighting type resist. There's superpower. This doesn't lower his defense and attack because he's white herb. We can get a burn here. I don't think we got it though. No, we didn't. Okay. And now, because we're Talonflame, we always bait Rock Slide. And we swap to Morgan. I wiped to equipping the wrong bear on Aggron, not always showing kill to the Pulty guys, so it's Shell Smash to rip. Shell Smash is really fucking annoying. So he came in on Rock Slide, and then we're holding Citrus Berry, so no matter what he uses, we just kill a Flow Kick. Ice School Spear. If he 2 hits, I think we save a Citrus. +1 Citrus, baby! We need all the Citrus we can get, please. We min-rolled the last Citrus tree. And we beat Cool Trader Brook. Let's fucking go. Alright, now let's get our catching squad together because we got a new encounter, right? Unless they're gatekeeping the route, which I don't think they are, right? Like, Pokemaniac Wyatt doesn't gatekeep the route. Are you pulling both? Yeah, I'll pull both. I'll pull both 113 and Mirage. Now you get 113, now let's fucking go. Brook is the gatekeeper for 113, okay. Alright, so it is a shit ton of poison types, right? It's poison and dark types, okay. So, Empoleon probably works here. We don't exactly have dark resist, other than Obstagoon. Bring Zunisha, because he's a good ground type. We can also bring Caracosta. We're just bringing our bulky guys. I think we lead with Zunisha, though. And we have plenty of balls, so we should be chilling. But got Kragoon Conk and no dark resist, apparently. Whoops. Oh, I forgot how good this route's music is. Oh my god. Oh, I fucking love Route 113's music. Alright. It's time to pull an encounter. Let me just make sure I have enough Pokeballs. 16 Pokeballs, 4 Premier Balls, 1 Dive Ball, 40 Great Balls, 5 Quick Balls, 1 Ultra Ball, 6 Nest Balls. I've wiped like half the trainers on this route. That's insane. That's insane, because I looked at the first couple trainers. They don't look too bad. Alright. Let's get an encounter. Interesting. Interesting. It's ass. Fuck. Wait, is this motherfucker just gonna wipe me? Nah, right? I'm so overleveled. Okay, let me put together Yon Mega in the calc. Level 32, nothing. Tinted lens. No, healthy ability, tinted lens. Let's make him modest. 31 attack. And then 0 defense and HP, as well as special defense. At this level, it gets detect. Okay, I do need other protect mons. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna build his moveset real quick. So level 32, he gets dual wing beat, uproar, silver wind, detect. Okay. And what's his last move? Silver wind. Alright, Donphan doesn't take too much from Uproar. Same thing from Silverwind, Dual Wing Beat, so... No quick attack, it's over. True. I'm gonna chuck a quick ball at this guy. Maybe we just get it. Okay. Alright, Dual Wing Beat, that doesn't hurt. How much damage did that do? Went to 137. Did 12 damage? Or 12%. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna gauge the attack just yet. Okay. How much is Rapid Spin doing? Rapid Spin, crit into minus defense, nature. Hasty. Minus defense, Rapid Spin into minus defense, nature will never kill. If it crits, okay. And if he's at 0 HP. Okay, he went for Silver Wind. That can be scary if he does get the Omni boost. But he doesn't, so we're chilling. Okay. We cannot hit him again, which is unfortunate. Bruh. Getting the ball. When does Nest Ball lose effectiveness? Is it... it's 1 in 29, not... Can you not, like, low kick him or something? Surely Conk takes 20 from dual wing beat. Conk takes 30% from dual wing beat. And low kick after the rapid spin, if that crits, he dies. We can send a Mach Punch. Oh shit, yeah, just send Mach Punch. What the fuck? Alright, went for Uproar. Doesn't hurt too bad. Huge Mach Punch value. True. Yeah, look at that damage. Alright, he's locked into Uproar right now. Alright, let's throw Great Balls. He probably lives Rock Slide, to be honest. Oh, true. Quad effective sheer force boosted Rock Slide definitely doesn't kill him. We caught him. Alright, what are we naming Yanmega? Bro, what is up with me getting all the 5%? 5% encounter. So fucking annoying. That could have been a Salazzle. What is Yanmega's name for us? Drapion, you mean? But Salazzle Encore. We don't have an Encore Mon. A good Encore Mon. We don't have a good Encore Mon. Also, bro, you gotta give me a One Piece character's name. Is there like a dragonfly fruit or some shit like that? I don't know, bro. Can't do dragon. And do we really want to do Kaido? I don't think we should do Kaido. Usopp. Yeah, we'll name him Usopp, sure. We don't have an Usopp yet. Alright, let's check this guy out. Gentle nature? Okay, yeah, that's a great special attack. The speed is a little annoying, but that's a really good special attack. That nature does hurt for switching on close combats, though. Damn. That's a shitty nature for CC switching. I mean, we quad resist it, so who cares, but overall, it's pretty good. Yo, how fast did you say he was? He's 95 speed. This guy's 95 base speed. That speed probably matters though. That five speed definitely matters. What's the raw stat right now? I hate this game so much. Alright, now let's figure out which encounter we're taking on, Mirage Tower. Because we got our quad resist fighting. Kind of mid-yon mega, yeah. It's fine. We needed, like, some sort of stinker anyways, right? Alright, let's see what we're taking for Mirage Tower. So we got our quad fighting resist. So do we even need floor 3 anymore? Having a psychic would be really nice, but also having the chance of Excadrill could be huge. Like Excadrill could be huge potential. No, but also I kind of like the idea of having a psychic type. Yon Mega is good for pivoting solar beams and fire moves between it and Caracal and protecting on Flangem. That is also true, yeah. So I have both of them. Double protect mode. And we did get plus special defense, so he takes that shit really well. So I'm trying to think. Sigilyph, what's Sigilyph's stats look like? Damn, Sigilyph is kind of ass. They do get Psychic, Tailwind, they can be Tinted Lens or Magic Guard. That's interesting. The Psychics on that table are misses. Okay. I feel like Hatterene could definitely be good. Hatterene could be good. I'm split between floor 1 and floor 3. I thought it'd be obvious once I took 113, but I don't know anymore. Sigilyph gets the big Psycho boost. Floor 1 for Lairon, Scroopy, Excadrill, pray for no ball toy. That might be the play, honestly, go for floor 1. It's like, I lack psychic damage. I just severely lack psychic damage, like something that can switch in on a fighting type move and then punish, other than Talonflame. Crobat could be cool. Gliscor, I'm not sure how good Gliscor is. Galvantula could be cool. Scroopy is nice. But we can also pull him on floor 1. We can also pull Solosis Dewosion on floor 1 as well. Pull floor 2, I get Nose Pass, yeah, and not be able to use him until after Flan. Yeah, great idea. I think we go floor 1. I think floor 1's the play. Floor 1's boring but consistent. None of those guys have Boom, right? Except Baltoy. Yeah, Baltoy has Boom. Great. Okay. Spring... ground. Let's spring Talonflame. Actually, can Talonflame even switch in on Excadrill? I don't think so, right? Because Excadrill has Rock Slide at that point, right? Yeah. No, actually. Okay. This is not. It's much better than Conk. Donphan is never dead to Baltoy Boom, right? Oh, yeah, never. Okay. Alright. Let's pull Mirage Tower. Okay, Laron. Cool. That's a cool encounter. Oh, let's high horsepower. We're gonna rapid spin. Shit, that does like no damage though. No, this guy's sturdy trust, right? No, he doesn't even get sturdy. Quick him? Sure. Where's Quick Ball? There it is. Easy catch. Laron acquired. Okay, who do we name him after? Do we name this guy Frankie? Good name? Okay. Yeah, we're naming him Frankie. Where is that? There we go. Alright, let's also grab the fossil while we're here. We can't redeem it at Rustboro, but, for fling shit. Okay, we have to go the other way. Oh, we have to do You guys are gonna have a stroke watching this. Oh, no, I did it. Okay. Alright, there's nothing there's nothing hidden in Mirage Tower, right? Alright, I just want to check there's nothing hidden in Mirage Tower before I destroy it. Let me just check ducks. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Did you pick up the DN on floor 3? You're funny. Okay, so there's nothing hidden on Mirage Tower. Alright, let's see. What's our Laron looking like? Brave nature? Wait. That's a guy. That's a guy right there. Delay this guy. Okay. Wait, why am I delaying him? Let me check his learn set. It's for body press, isn't it, right? Body press heavy slam? Oh, yeah, it's for heavy slam. Oh, hell yeah. We probably won't need him for any upcoming fights anyways. Okay, we got a Yon Mega. I just level up Yon Mega here, right? Let's put him down here. Right, there's no point in delaying Yon Mega yet, right? Because, like, yeah, he's a protect guy, but we don't have to worry about Tate and Liza for a while. Probably not, yeah. Oh, look, Ancient Power! We'll actually get rid of Uproar. Uproar's ass. There's no, like, I don't think there's any Uproar tech, right? Like, wow, we can hit through Tinted Lens. You know what else hits through Tinted Lens? Fucking flying type moves. Yon Mega goes hard on the split. Fire. Okay. Yo, I need Ancient Power to evolve anyways. Uproar denies Substitute. You're actually cooking there. I like that. The Substitute denial is huge. Question. How many Substitute Mon are there this split? If there's like more than 5, then I think it's definitely worth it. Camper Lawrence has sub Gara. 2 is more than the Frag's Ancient Power will get. That is very true. We will not be teaching AP. Hypnosis. We're not Compound Eyes. This doesn't matter. Signal Beam. That's better than Silver Wind. You can also get Confusion Hacks. It's also stronger. Do you get Air Slash? Probably not, right? Just fuck me and my Flying Stab. We don't get Air Slash until after Veto. Okay. Thanks, game. Giga Drain. How we feeling about Giga Drain? Air Slash is too OP. True. How we feeling about Giga Drain on this guy? It's non-stab healing move. And also, most of the things we want to be hitting with Giga Drain will kill us. With the exception of Waters. I've never had it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Giga Drain's worth it. It's non-stab. Dual Wing Beat at least hits harder. Let me actually check our Yon Mega against a Mew real quick. No, wrong one. Blank set, level 48, Mew. Against... That didn't export Yon Mega. Oh, fuck, because I messed that up. That's why. Dual Wing Beat ends up doing more. I didn't drop Quick Attack for it on my set. Okay. I think having Dual Wing Beat over Giga Drain's honestly better. So, no Giga Drain for us. I don't think it's worth it. Then, of course, we're dropping Dual Wing Beat as soon as we get Air Slash. Veto today? You're funny. We are not making it to Veto today. We'll look at a few of the 113 battles. Because I feel like we could maybe do a few of them today. Like, I looked at the first one, it doesn't seem too hard. Same thing with the second one after. No, both of them don't look too hard. So we should be able to figure them out pretty easily. Okay. Alright, we are up to Just Beat Cool Trainer Brooke. We're up to Pokemaniac Wyatt. Okay. So I looked at the lead of this fight at least, right? So the lead actually looks really interesting because we can just throw Toge at the problem. Because this Heliolisk is Life Orb, he starts seeing killing rolls of Grass Knot on all of our ground types. Should Guts Mach Punch this Heliolisk. True, I'm definitely Guts on this guy. But I think we can do Toge, Fake Out, and then slow U-turn to bring in Conk to then kill with Mach Punch. So it's effectively the same thing, just no Guts. If he was Guts, we wouldn't have to do this. But he's not, so we're dealing with this right now. And then, Conk outspeeds the Kecleon, so Kecleon's not going to come in. It doesn't outspeed Dunsparce, which is fine. But he is one-shot. Same thing with Kecleon. They're outsped one-shot. So it should go to Salazzle. And Salazzle can never set up Nasty Plot because we have slow one-hit KO for Rock Slide. So we can just hold Rostberry in the event we get Flamethrowered. So we don't die, so we don't get burned. Although, Crit Sludge Bomb into Poison would suck. You can always just run Citrus. Yeah, pre-poison Citrus might be a play. Although, no, because then we're taking 2 Toxic Ticks, right? Well, no, because then we'd be activating Citrus, so we'd be chilling. Okay, that should be fine. After that, Kecleon's outsped and killed, so they'll probably go for some bullshit like Shadow Sneak. It's almost always Shadow Sneak. If they go for Power Up Punch, that would be hilarious. Because we can just swap into Staraptor and kill dual Wing Beat after they turn into a fighting type, right? Yeah. It's Dunsparce third. Just be Ross, you still don't die. Okay. It's Dunsparce third, really? I thought it'd just be team order. Oh no, he outspeeds me, you're right. Oh yeah, he outspeeds me. Okay. So that's gonna be Headbutt, Roost. There's gonna be Headbutt or Glare. We need Pokemon that can switch in on that. Okay, I need to edit Goon to be Flame Orb real quick. Hold on. Like, Goon doesn't one-shot this guy. It's pretty bulky. Just Raptor CC twice. Yeah, I can run... Oh, yeah, true. I can just run Cherry Berry. Because it's not like Kecleon has Sucker Punch, right? Yeah, he doesn't have Sucker Punch. Yeah, I can switch it on both Headbutt... Oh, no, no, no. I can't just Raptor CC twice. Because... Close Combat doesn't get a kill. Close Combat doesn't get kill, so we have to do something else. Unless we get a way to get Staraptor in again. So he doesn't take full force a -1 Headbutt. We only need like a little bit of chip. Honestly, Empoleon probably works well enough here. Empoleon works well enough here. Because Empoleon Flash Cannon then puts him in range of Staraptor CC. We still run Cherry Berry, then we CC twice. Okay. Yeah, this guy seems easy. Obviously, run Cherry Berry on both Staraptor and Empoleon. Though I do see a world where Dunsparce can go for Roost. Although, probably not, right? Burn Empoleon? Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, burn Empoleon. So he doesn't even think about going for Coil. And then you can't pair. Oh yeah, then Empoleon probably just frags this guy, right? Yeah, Empoleon just frags this guy if he's burned, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, he shouldn't frag him, but Empoleon can if he really wanted to. Flash Hand does over 50, so it shouldn't be able to Roost. Yeah, okay. Right, 50% is 81. Yeah, we do just enough. Thanks, Modest 27. Special attack, okay. And then for backups, just in case we need it, Donphan is just good into Kecleon, and same thing with Talonflame. I need to fix that Talonflame though, since he's holding an item in that. Oranberry to the Law. And then we are Rostberry, and that's Pechaberry. We are Rostberry on Conk. We are Cherry on Raptor. Orin on Zunisha, and then Orin on Empoleon, and we're pre-burning Empoleon. Slot 5. Okay. This should be fine. We should just be able to send this. What I find really funny about that Salazzle set, that's a comp set. That's like a Smogon set right there, which is really funny. Oh, he's right here. That's crazy. It's fucking Flamethrower, Sludge Bomb, Nasty Plot, Hidden Power Grass. That's just a Smogon set. Alright, we don't need any pre-damage for this. Alright, let's send it. First fight of 113. So he leads Heliolisk. Heliolisk can't really do anything in Togue. We are going to Fake Out. This is going to do quite a bit of damage. And then we are going to slow U-turn out of here. So he goes for Hyper Voice. He's going to take Life Orb damage. And then we U-turn. And now Morgan can come in for free. And now he can just Mach Punch kill this guy. And our next Pokemon that outspeeds is Salazzle, so we should be seeing a Salazzle come in. There's Salazzle. And Sheer Force Rock Slide is a guaranteed kill on this guy. There is a chance we get burned. We're holding Rostberry. If we get crit Sludge Bombed, we live. So we're just going to Rock Slide. We go for Sludge Bomb. Of course. Okay, no crit, no poison. Perfect. We Rock Slide. And now we should be expecting a Dunsparce. It's Dunsparce, okay. Dunsparce is going to go for either Glare or Headbutt. They can't go for Coil because we slow one-hit KO him. So we're going to go into Goldie Roger, who's been pre-burned, to avoid paralysis and resist Headbutt. It's Glare. And now we have to Flash Cannon. We are not fragging with Goldie Roger. We are just setting up so Staraptor can kill them. Just Headbutt. He has to Headbutt this turn. He cannot go for Roost because we do over 50. So on a Headbutt, we are swapping to Shanks. And now we send Close Combat. And then Kecleon is the last Pokemon left. They do not outspeed us, and the only priority move they do have is Shadow Sneak. We just send Close Combat and kill him. Easy fight. Alright, next fight. Ooh, I think I actually have a cool cook for this fight. Because I looked at this fight a bit last night. I didn't fully cook it, I just think I have an idea of how we're gonna go about this fight. So the big issue is the Crobat, because we have no Pokemon that outspeed it. And also, the Pokemon that we do have that can beat Crobat just are better off later in the fight. Like, Empoleon is great for fragging the Weezing. We just hold Person Berry, and we just switch in on Strange Steam or some shit. And we're fine. We don't really care about Burn, because we're using Flash Cannon. But Empoleon is better for Weezing, so we're not going to use him for Crobat. So I think the best course of action here, right? We run Pecha Berry, Bolt Hunt. Pecha Berry Bolt Hunt works pretty well. At least I hope so. Because we can Nuzzle, we can drop him to basically get outsped by everything. And since we're taking Brave Bird, we already take a lot of damage, so we can't just kill him with Wild Charge, unfortunately. But he also already takes a lot of damage. So we just need to figure out what Pokemon we switch in after to make this work. It's probably Togedemaru. His Togedemaru can actually switch in on most attacks and then take a kill. We just have to make sure it is not Heat Wave. Right, because if we bait Heat Wave after Sludge Bomb and Brave Bird, so we can't just go hard into Togedemaru. We have to bait something else. We have to switch in something else that can take all the hits. That probably being Donphan. Or not really, I don't know. I mean, also dependent on, it's also HP dependent, right? If we get crit... Fuck. Oh, if we get crit poisoned by Sludge Bomb, that's actually terrible. Holy. Oh man, that sucked to get crit poisoned. Never mind, I don't think we can run this. Yeah, Toga might not work. We're dead to crit Sludge Bomb. Oh wait, no, I forgot, we're holding Pecha Berry, not... That's Person Berry we're holding him on. Okay. Unfortunately, Caracasa does speed type. We can just go to Walrein. Yeah, we just go Walrein, I think, here. We can probably just go hard Walrein. Like, yeah, pivot through Emp. Possibly, yeah. And it's not like Burn matters for us. But then again, we can just go Walrein. And since we outspeed, we just kill with Frost Breath. Then who does that bait in? That's 100% Alolan Muck, right? Yeah. Okay, having Alolan Muck out is a little annoying, though, I'm not gonna lie. Walrein is pretty bad on Giga Drain. That is also true, yeah. Same thing with Mamoswine. He just recovers so much, and then we no longer frag him. Pivot through Empoleon. Empoleon rebates Brave Bird. We can go to Togue. It's not like Empoleon needs hella HP, he just needs enough to switch in on Strange Steam crit. So Toad comes in on Brave Bird, and then we just kill Wild Charge. So no Wall Rain. Mamo just kind of 1v1s now. If he restores enough... Nah, he doesn't really 1v1. Because he restores HP, right? And then, he takes Life Orb, he's at 90%. We don't kill outright with Ice Fang, which is annoying. What do you mean restores? You're slower. What? Not after paralysis. Sounds like you need a priority move. I think Toad works just fine. I think Toad actually works better. Cause then Toad never should bait in no one. Okay, maybe Mamo is the play then. Because Mamo then at least baits in Galarian Weezing. How are you guaranteeing no Heat Wave for the Toad play? Empoleon. Brave Bird does so much more than everything else. It'll never roll into Heat Wave, just barely. Because 38 versus 39, it should never roll into Heat Wave. Brave Bird always out damages. And then we can U-turn out, maybe on a Heat Wave, so they take more damage, and then we can hold Rost Berry. Because never Giga Drain into Toad, right? Never. Okay, it's always Heat Wave. Okay. It's also going to be paralyzed, so we do have to contend with that. We get guaranteed some Life Orb damage at least. I think. That's what. We would have to hold Rost Berry. But you don't even need Bolt Thunder anyone. Mamo just beats Crobat. Yeah, he does just beat Crobat, huh? Yeah, he really does just beat Crobat. Well, fuck me for trying something. Yeah, if he rolls Giga Drain, that's fine. If he rolls Brave Bird, it's fine. It's whatever. We can just run Oran Berry to stay up, I guess, or some bullshit. Because Ice Fang, Ice Shard kills. Okay. And then since we have Kill into Alolan Muck, it shouldn't be Alolan Muck. It should always be Galarian Weezing. On Galarian Weezing, we just swap in Empoleon. And I want to try some of Bolton. I want to give Bolton the use. Like obviously I can do that super complicated line, but the fact that Bolton's still alive right now is crazy. Sorry for ruining your cook. Nah, you're good. It's probably better anyways. I really just want to give Bolton a use. I like Bolton a lot. Such a cool dog. Alright, do I need to run Wise Glasses? Nah, well, if I'm switching in on... Nah, I can't. Okay. He can Curse Up, which is annoying. Yeah, that is annoying. He can Curse Up. But then again... Ah, fuck. Crook doesn't get the kill after Curse. Okay. I feel like Donphan might still win. You just got Taco Bell, W, Sodium. Donphan does have good kill. You can switch in on everything. Ice Punch is a little annoying. It's mainly just the fact that, unless we get Empoleon into Muck kill range somehow, it's effectively impossible to bait slow kill over setup, right? Because keep in mind, we're always taking Flamethrower. How much damage do we need to get into knockoff range? 38 HP while holding item might be doable. How much is crit Flamethrower doing? If we're like 80%, that might work. I think Tox Donphan wins that even on Curse. He probably does, right? We also have speed after. Ice Punch still hits like a truck, though. I guess we have to run itemless, right? Because then we bait knockoff. So it's always going to be Ice Punch. I mean, we get 2 hits in, and then we bait Ice Punch. We can also do multiple Pokemon. So what? We switch in on knockoff. High horsepower once. If he goes for Curse, we high horsepower. We always high horsepower no matter what. Then we just need something that does 40 after. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, if he goes for Curse, we just win. Because if we hit him while he goes for Curse, we're chilling. Oh wait, he can't... If he goes for Curse on switch-in, that's fine. Because then we can just high horsepower. Okay, I think I'm just overthinking it. I'm gonna bring one more ground type just in case. What's my other ground type? I don't have it. Crook doesn't count. Walrein doesn't push it. You don't push it. Kingdra doesn't do enough. No Pokemon really does enough, huh? I mean, you can switch in on Ice Punch. I don't outspeed you after you're -1, that's crazy. Did that say Ice Punch does 7% to Mamo? No, it does 7% to, Empoleon. And Walrein. It does 7% to Walrein. Which is nothing. We always bait Gunk Shot. Oh shit, we always bait Gunk Shot. Wait. Because if we take an Ice Punch of Donphan, we're always gonna bait another Ice Punch. We just switch in Walrein, who takes an Ice Punch, always baits Gunk Shot. We can just switch in Empoleon, who has a range to Flash Cannon kill, maybe. Again, no knockoff. That might be the play. I mean, can Togue do it? No, Togue cannot do it. Togue famously cannot do it. Hammer Arm might also just do it. We switch in on Ice Punch knockoff. Old Acerbate Hammer Arm just kills that. Okay. Right. Cause 62, 163 minus 102 is 61. 37. And then Hammer Arm. Yeah, Hammer Arm just does that. Holy shit. Yeah, Hammer Arm just destroys him. Okay. You always win the 1v1 if he curses. It's the case he doesn't curse that you should be looking at. That is also fair. Yeah, if he doesn't curse... Right? Reset you. If he doesn't curse on switching and goes for knock instead... I always have range kill. I mean, if he doesn't curse and he goes for knock into Empoleon, that's fine. We're gonna be pretty toxic, so we always take an Ice Punch. And then High Horsepower's range to kill. We always then bait Ice Punch again. We always bait some bullshit again. Which allows us to switch into Conk. Or Walrein. Or Empoleon again. And we can just kill. We just kill after that. Also, Black Sludge, by the way. Good point. Okay, so that means Conk can't just come in after Donphan does his shit. Okay. Fuck, okay. Man, if only I could get in on, like, a guaranteed gunk shot. If I could have gotten Crook in on guaranteed gunk shot, that'd go crazy. But I can't. Warring into Emp is still free, surely. Yeah, yeah, it is. But what's the point of doing Walrein into Empoleon when I need Crook? Okay. Also, crit gunk shot doesn't kill, right? No. Even at +1? God, no. Okay. Fuck, okay. This muck is just annoying. Crook also works, yeah. Okay, this is gonna seem really stupid. Caracasa can just knock off Black Sludge. We don't have to worry about Black Sludge anymore. Caracasa can always come in, knock off Black Sludge, and then, he can, Muck can go for a second curse then. I don't know then. Anything worse, to be honest, you just need to kill Muck that has 4 HP left. Knocking off Sludge is an insane overcook. Oh, 100%. Because it's not like we... So if Conk comes in, right? Conk comes in. The problem with Conk coming in after the curse, right? Is that if they... We just need something to a little bit of... Like... I mean, we can rack up damage with Empoleon, obviously. Yeah, racking up damage with Empoleon's probably for the best. Especially since we come in on gunk shot. Knockoff fucking hits though. Holy shit. We're dead to crit knockoff. Okay. Okay. Let me relook at this. Let me rebuild this line. Okay, so Mamoswine leads into Crobat. 1v1's the Crobat. If they go for Giga Drain, we're chilling. If they go for Brave Bird, we just frag outright. Because Mamoswine has a kill into Alolan Muck, it will never be Alolan Muck, and it will instead be Galarian Weezing. Galarian Weezing's strongest attack against Mamoswine is Strange Steam. On Strange Steam, we switch in Empoleon, who's holding Person Berry, to dodge Confusion Chance, and then we kill Flash Cannon. Kind of confused on what the holdup is, if I'm being honest. You throw Donphan at him, then send like anything to kill if you miss the range. It's literally because almost literally nothing we have is able to confirm, like no physical attacker we have is able to confirm a kill and get in safely if he curses. Although if he curses, I just kill, so okay, I don't know. Okay, I am really overthinking this. Donphan is coming in on the curse. That is right. And then Ice Punch. And if we miss, Crook just works, right? Because it just resets. Yeah. Old Asper Berry, I guess. Because we take crit Ice Punch very well, and then we just high horsepower kill. Okay. Your worst case scenario is a +0 Muck with 7% health. Yeah. Okay. I think we just run this, right? Walrein for cycle. Crook. Right. We need a Oranberry on Jack. We need Person Berry on Goldie Roger. We need no item on Zunisha. No item on him. And then we need to pre-toxic Zunisha and Mr. Zero. And they are slots 3 and 6. We'll do that when we get there. So I don't need an item on Morgan. I can pre-toxic him as well. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I'll pre-toxic him. Aokiji is another no item. Okay. No pre-damage for this fight. It's the guy hiding in the ashes, right? It's that guy? Okay. Fucking bum. We are pretty toxic. Wait, how close do I have to get? Yeah, it's probably like here. Right. Pre-toxic. 2. Pre-toxic. 3 and 6. Okay. We should be absolutely fine for this fight. Alright, let's run it. So we lead Jack into Crobat. We are going to send an Ice Fang. This is probably going to be Brave Bird. If it's Brave Bird, we just kill Crobat. If it's Giga Drain, we kill him next turn. There's Brave Bird. Okay. So Crobat is going to take recoil damage plus Life Orb recoil, which allows for Ice Fang to kill. And now, since we threaten a one-hit kill on Muck, we always bait in Weezing. And now, on Weezing, we swap to Goldie Roger, who's holding the Person Berry just in case Strange Steam confuses. Just got a Rift Gem out of my Castle Rock. Am I up? Abso-fucking-lutely. He went for Toxic. That's even better. So now we go for Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon is an outspeed one-hit KO. Now all that's left is Muck. Muck is going to go for either Knockoff or for what's it called? Curse. No matter what, we swap in Zunisha. Zunisha's not holding an item, so Knockoff doesn't get a boost. They go for Curse, okay. This means we just send 2 high horsepowers and kill. Because we outspeed Muck now, and we can't get crit by Ice Punch. Or we just crit. Okay. Huge Dawn fan. Looked at 6 Mons in the calc for that Muck, by the way. All just for Donphan to credit. Yeah, it's great. Alright, let's take a look at the next fight. This is probably the last fight we do, unless the next two are, like, stupid easy. Which, I assume they're not. Yeah, this already looks like cancer. Oh, and can I have your opinion on something? If I want to use Spinda to skill swap, should I sash it or invest speed? You should not use Spinda. That's my opinion. Fuck, this guy can sticky web. Ugh. It's annoying. Fake out Ironhead doesn't even come close to killing that. Fuck. This, we're gonna probably have to play around sticky web. At least Empoleon can't get sticky web dropped, which is huge. You have range to kill Flash Cannon. It's the only Pokemon that has Skill Swap and Contrary, isn't it? Does Malamar not get Skill Swap? I mean, both Pokemon are ass, don't get me wrong, but... Malamar doesn't get Skill Swap, that's weird. Then yeah, it's probably the only Mon with Contrary Skill Swap. If we run up Empoleon as lead, we have to deal with Sticky Webs, which... all these guys are really slow. Or we have a flyer that can go over them. So Empoleon Flash Cannon is guaranteed one-shot into Slurpuff, and Burden will never activate because we don't activate Citrus Berry. Oh, yeah, to answer your question, run Scarf Speed. I don't know, because I assume that's the only thing Spinda's doing, unless that gets Fake Out. Okay, Empoleon frags that, who comes in next? I don't frag anything. Licky Licky doesn't win 1v1. Neither does Appleton, and neither does Alcremie. It's going to be a Licky Licky. Okay. So Licky Licky can go for Brick Break only, which doesn't do a lot to Raptor, but Raptor can't kill with close combat. I mean, Conk can just come in on that, I guess. No item Conk, Hammer Arm, Low Kick, both kill. And it's not like we care about our speed stat that anyways, because we already don't outspeed him. We already don't outspeed him, so we don't care about our speed stat. Hammer Arm frags. And then, I guess we're gonna be -1. Appleton might be able to just come in. Unless Alcremie just sees a kill. Alcremie might just see a kill, depending on how much damage we take. Because we're taking Brick Break, plus Double Edge. We never bait knockoff, it's always gonna be Brick Break. We live double crit, right? Yeah, we live double crit. So honestly, it is going to be, what's it called? It'll probably be Alcremie. It'll be Alcremie if I heal. If it's Appleton, that's not too terrible, because they can go for literally anything there. It'll probably be Dragon Pull, we take so much from Apple Acid, that's not worth it. Why the fuck did it say Yanmega had killing rules? Whack-ass game. I mean, Raptor can just switch in, but we take so much from our recoil that we probably just end up dying if we get crit by Dragon Pulse. I mean, we can just swap in Togue. We outspeed even with speed drop, right? Yeah. Togue, switch in, fake out, fast U-turn into something else, because we already got damage up. What the fuck does a Starf Berry do? Starf. Raises a random stat by 2 when at 1/4 max HP or less. So that can be evasion, right? So if I double crit, okay. So then I can't, I mean, it's literally if I crit U-turn, right? If I don't crit fake out and then I U-turn, we should be chilling. Because it's 1/4, so 75%. So you just fake out, U-turn out, and then it's gonna be Apple Acid Dragon Pulse again. We get to kill dual Wing Beat after, so honestly, I'm chill with that. Get to dual Wing Beat and we're not speed dropped, and then Alchemy, because we have fast 2-hit KO, they cannot go for any setup and they're forced to go for Draining Kiss Mystical Fire. On both of those, we just swap in Empoleon and frag him with 2 Flash Cannons, since we can't get Mystical Fire dropped, and Draining Kiss does, like, nothing to us. Okay. This is, like, a form online, which is really weird. Okay, this should be like a good enough line. Okay, so Empoleon frags Slurpuff and they get Sticky Webs up. That'll bring in Licky Licky because they are the only Pokemon that can come in next. Because they're the only Pokemon that can 1v1 Empoleon effectively, unlike Appleton or Alchemy. So always be Licky Licky. On Brick Break, we can swap in Conkeldurr. They get speed dropped by the Sticky Webs, and then we always kill with Hammer Arm because we always live Brick Break plus Double Edge crit. We live double crit, so we're chilling. And then that should always be an Appleton because we are sustaining a lot of damage. So it's going to be a random move from the Appleton. On either move, we swap in Togue. They get speed dropped, but we still outspeed. So we're going to fake out, U-turn out. We're honestly just going to U-turn, not fake out, because if fake out crits, we don't want to risk U-turn crit, because then Starf Berry can activate and then we can get fucked. Because we just come in, we just U-turn, come in on whatever, and we dual Wing Beat. We can hold the Muscle Band to increase it if he, for some reason, goes for Leech Seed as we U-turn. because we always live crit Dragon Pulse. And then once Staraptor takes down Appleton, Alcremie cannot set up because we have fast 2-hit KO. We just swap in Empoleon, who doesn't get special attack dropped by Mystical Fire and can just Flash Cannon Frag. We are also going to be Wise Glasses, so we have pretty... So we're already Wise Glasses. How is this fight taking longer than 3 milliseconds with Empoleon? I was just checking everything. I just wanted to check to make sure everything was fine. I just want to make sure I got a good line, because I just don't want to send some ass. It's like, look, I'm in true mid game now. We're not really true mid game, but this is PB. Maybe you should check your privilege. What? What are you waffling about? And then Alcremie. Deep cut reference, you wouldn't get it. Okay. I guess I just won't get the reference. Sucks that we have to play with sticky webs, but it's whatever. Alright, time for 113, number 3. Picnicker Sophie. Alright, so they lead Slurpuff, we lead Empoleon. Empoleon is going to send a Flash Cannon. They go for Sticky Web, we expected this. And now Flash Cannon always comes out, and this is a guaranteed frag. And now we should be seeing Licky Licky come in, yep. Licky Licky's highest damaging move against us is Brick Break. So we're gonna go to Morgan on a Brick Break. Get caught in the Sticky Web, that's gonna lower our speed. We always live double crit, Brick Break plus double edge. So we are going to send a Hammer Arm. Hammer Arm always kills. First time using Hammer Arm, I think. Just crazy. And now we should always be seeing Appleton. Yep. Appleton should see a kill with Dragon Pulse. So, or Apple Acid, can go for either. We're going to go to Law. And even at -1, we still outspeed Appleton. We get Leech Seeded, that's fine. That's actually great. I'd rather get Leech Seeded. Okay. So now we U-turn on Dragon Pulse. Or Apple Acid. Yeah, we U-turn on either one. Purposely not faking out, because if we did crit the fake out into crit U-turn, we'd be fucked, because they could Starf Berry up. Go for Dragon Pulse, that's going to do quite a bit. We always live even if it crits, and then we send dual Wing Beat. Because after U-turn, we always kill, especially while holding Muscle Band. Better not be evasiveness. Oh, his special attack, he's dead. Now, Alcremie comes in. By the way, I really like Alcremie. Alcremie is going to go for either Draining Kiss or for Mystical Fire. It cannot go for Acid Armor or Calm Mind because it sees that we 2-hit kill him. We fast 2-hit kill him. So you swap to Empoleon. Clear Body denies the speed drop. And they just go for Mystical Fire, which, again, we're a Clear Body, so deny special attack. If you got Speed Boost, he would attack you before the second Wing Beat, and you would super die. If that was true, he doesn't even outspeed Staraptor after +2. And now we just send 2 Flash Cannons to kill. Starf Berry is +4 if triggered by multi-hit move. Yo, I didn't see that in Running Bugs. Also, I saw an item up on the ledge we've been passing. Do I get that now? Or nah? That's the Dark Gem, isn't it? Or Poison. That's Dark Gem, right? Like this. Am I able to just go grab that now or not? Yeah, I can go grab it. Nice. Oh wow, I found a nugget. Revival Herb, wow. I went the wrong way. Poison Gem acquired. Thought that'd be Dark Gem. So Dark Gem pops up first in the sheet. Alright, maybe I can do one more. See the next one. Right, it's Ninja Boy Lung, who has very fast Pokemon. Okay. And then it's a bit more until Shed Shell Double. Okay. Why are you saying what, Sodium? Okay. We might be able to do this fight. Selgor looks fucking scary, though. Because he can just Final Gambit kill something. Right, yeah, Final Gambit just kills Caracosta. Alright, so let's see. Muscle Band Staraptor does just kill this guy. Kills the Viper, we take 30% recoil. Huge. 30% drops us to 70. So then he can see... He only sees Final Gambit kill. Final Gambit isn't rolled the same way as other moves, right? It's like the same AI as Explosion. If AI Mon is faster and strictly has higher current HP number than player Pokemon plus 8. So that's always going to be Final Gambit, I guess. Okay. I'm not sure if that's calced in Switch AI. Okay. So then if that's not, it can be Acro or Gunk Shot from Greninja. Okay, so that's never going to be Final Gambit. It's not like I outspeed anyways. But he does outspeed, and I'm not threatened by Focus Blast. So it'll always be Greninja. It'll always be Greninja who sees Gunk Shot Acrobatics. Yeah, oh, that's Protean. Okay. So I have to play with Protean in mind. And it's actually a good Pokemon with protein. Okay, we can't run Donphan, because Donphan would be good into Acro, Low Kick, Gunk Shot, but he just gets bodied by Water Shuriken. Togi low-key might be a play, though. Because we can switch it on both Gunk Shot and Acro. And then we can Fake Out. U-turn. We don't have any faster Pokemon. He's gonna be pure water though, so we gotta be calculating with no secondary typing in mind. So it's gonna be poison type. It's gonna be water, and then he's gonna stay poison type. We Fake Out, or he might actually be flying type. No matter what, Fake Out still hits for neutral. Fake Out hits, and then he's gonna turn into a water type, hit us with Water Shuriken, and then we U-turn out to something else. Because he is still a water type, we can maybe go to something that could actually deal with this guy. Fuck, I don't have anything to deal with him. It's gonna be a slow U-turn, which is great. So we do just have free switch. So what, we're racking up 40% at least. So drop him to around 60. We need a Pokemon that does 60% or more in one attack. No fucking way. No, he doesn't. Wait, no, Black Glasses does it. Okay. Black Glasses gets to just fuck him up. Because we just outspeed Sucker Punch. You just use Sucker Punch and then can't go for low kick, right? He never goes for low kick on. He can go for low kick on Togi. Never mind. Bad strat. Bad strat. He can still go for low kick. Unless I get Goon in on literally everything else. Water Shuriken ideally, actually. Or Acro. Acro works too. 5-hit Water Shuriken stings, but not nearly as bad as everything else. So what, we're gonna have to do multi-cycle that, maybe? Probably have to multi-cycle it, so we go Gren, and then well, no matter what, we don't outspeed him, we get a slow U-turn. I don't know, okay, yeah, no, that's fine, okay. And then all that's left is Obstagoon versus a Celigor. Final Gambit never kills us. Actually, there can be a killing roll, I'm pretty sure. But Final Gambit, he can't use it if he's the last Pokemon in the back, right? Okay, well, it should always be Focus Blast, Bug Buzz, and Final Gambit. Can't go to Talonflame. Holy shit, we take so much damage. I mean, we can go Talonflame on Focus Blast, bait, Water Shuriken, and then what? Still dead to Final Gambit. Oh, wait. I forgot. If Gren low kicks Togue. If Gren goes for low kick on Togue, Sucker Punch no longer kills. Sucker Punch no longer kills if Gren went for low kick on Togue. So this strat is very reliant on getting on consistency. Okay. If Gren went for low kick, what could I possibly use then? Because I don't have any outspeeds. I mean, what's great is that we always live one of anything. Send Water Pulse to do damage. If low kick, we can send in Kingdra, and then fuck, it's gonna be random move again. A 100% gonna be random move there. Okay. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how we beat Greninja. Because, like, yeah, obviously Goon can just Black Glasses Sucker Punch him. But if they go for low kick, we have to do something completely different because they have a different typing. This is Gen 8 Protean, not Gen 9 Protean Libero. Also, then again, we have to deal with the fucking Aselgor. I'm pretty sure Final Gambit can't be used if they're the last mon in the back. So that might give a use to Talonflame, so they can switch in on Focus Blast, Bug Buzz, and then bait Water Shuriken. Which allows a completely different Pokemon to come in. Like, or Yanmega, I guess. Yeah, Yanmega actually does this just so much better. We even kill Afterlife Orb, which, okay. Great. We do take a lot from Bug Buzz, though. Wow, why do we take so much from Bug Buzz? Why do we take... Fuck? Take a lot from Bug Buzz. Let's take a lot from Water Shuriken. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stop for today. We'll pick up more of 113 tomorrow. Cause I gotta go do something soon. Anyways, thank you for joining me. We're making progress. We made a lot of progress. We took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trainers today. Huge progress. Better progress than we were making in the desert, where we were taking on like 3 a day. We also got 2 new encounters. One was mid, one is actually pretty good. Oh my god, Tori and Tia, this is the fucking... Oh shit. This is the doubles everyone's talking about. Oh my god. That was terrible. Fucking Dazzling Bruxious and then Shadow Tag Gothitelle. Okay. Wow, all these fights look cancer. Don't call me good boy, that's weird. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I'll probably be live, not tomorrow. I won't be live tomorrow, because I got shit to do tomorrow. I gotta, like, actually do work. So, anyways, I'll see you all another time. Thank you for joining. Playing Jeopardy. Maybe. Alright. See y'all later.